James, I'm going to ask you a few questions about... Okay, I'm going to ask you about evaluation question 7, which is looking back to your preliminary task. So firstly, what did your preliminary task involve?
Okay, so my preliminary task involved me and Chloe using a camera to create a storyline which involved a character being peer pressured into setting off fireworks in the school building. It was a very simple preliminary task, and we decided just to film it in our school common room, as this is where most social get-togethers and gatherings happen in schools, so we wanted to make it ideal and realistic.
Okay, so question 2. How was the experience different from your film opening?
Okay, so the experience of filming the preliminary task compared to the film opening was different in a number of ways. Firstly, when we were filming the preliminary task, we were still very new to understanding how to use a camera recorder and a tripod, and I felt like this kind of impacted on the quality of our filming because we were still unsure about how to make a good film with the equipment that we had. Also, the experience was different because the preliminary task did not take as long to film compared to the final film opening, and I found it more enjoyable because I felt like there was less pressure to make sure that we created a high-end product.
Okay, so what skills did you learn across both projects?
So I've learned a lot of skills from both products. I think the most important skill that I've learned is the 180-degree rule. I found this skill and rule very important because it made me realise the importance of ensuring that the camera was placed in the one place throughout the filming process to ensure that no one in the audience gets confused when they're watching it back. Another key skill that I learned, which was during the preliminary task, which really also helped with my film opening, was the importance of taking more than one take in each scene. Even if it looked okay when it was filming, I felt that it was best to take more than one shot each time, so that when I go into the editing process, if I feel like I'm not very happy with the first take, I've always got the second take to use, instead of having to go and film the whole thing again, which can be very time consuming, having to find the actors and getting the right equipment.
Okay, and your last question. How did your work improve from your preliminary task to your film opening?
Okay, so I feel like my work improved from the preliminary task to the film opening because I feel like in the final task I realised how much time I actually had to put into the editing, because I feel like with the preliminary task I didn't put enough time into the editing, and that's why it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Also, I think that my camera skills have gotten improved a lot since the preliminary task and the film opening, because I had more experience and I was more comfortable filming everything.
Okay, thank you, James.